All in memory of Jook George, ladies and gentlemen, and the drivers are waving back at you. Thank you very much for all your support of racing here in the 2020 crazy season it's been. All intended to keep racing cost effective, but it's going to be very effective here tonight at the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania Motor Speedway. Speed is on, green flag is out. Cars race their way into turn number one. A couple of guys getting mixed up in the middle of the pack out front, however. Ben Police pulls away from Kyle Lucan. Down the back stretch, into turns 3 and 4. Police drifts out wide, the same lane he's driven all night long. Lucan has to back out of it, falls to second. Michael Norris up to third. Daryl Charlier holds on to the number 4 spot, followed in 5th by John Mullock. The rest of the pack sorting itself out. One car in trouble in the inside of 2. Drifts up wide. It's Dusty Waters in front of a bunch of cars, but he holds on to it. 2 laps complete with Police. Jeremy Wonderling, Logan Zarin, the Guns. Looks like Max Blair is up into the number 8 spot with car number 111 as he's battling with Jake Gunn. Yellow flag is out as we got a car around to the top side of turn number 2. And the green flag is back out. They race their way into turns 1 and 2. Daryl Charlier slips up wide. That allows Wonderling and Mullock to go by. Down the back stretch, they race into turns 3 and 4. Ben Police is your race leader. Daryl Charlier slips wide again a little bit more as Zarin and Doritsky close in. Heading down the back stretch now, Ben Police opens up more ground on the rest of the field. Kyle Lucan holding on to the number 2 spot as they work their way into turns 3 and 4. Here comes John Mullock looking to the inside of Michael Norris. Wonderling and Charlier continue to pace back in the 5th and 6th position. Down the back stretch, it's still Police, followed by Lucan as Michael Norris and John Mullock duke it out for the 3rd spot, and Wonderling and Charlier duke it out for 5th. Charlier down to the inside of Wonderling in a battle for the number 5 spot heading into turn number 1. Mullock is closed in somewhat on Michael Norris, but Norris using his momentum through the top side of 2 to hold off Mullock so far. Ben Police still your leader with 6 laps complete. Battles at the back of the pack among some of the back markers as they try to work their way forward. Garrett Paw, who started near the back of the pack, is up into the number 13 position. And now Garrett Paw slows down in the back stretch as he falls all the way to the rear of the field with car number 03. Your top 4 running all alone on the speedway. About 5 or 6 car lengths between them. Meanwhile, the battle's going on back here for 5th and 6th with Wonderling and Charlier. Doritsky holds on to the number 7 spot, followed by Zarin, Blair, and Kyle Hardy back in 10th. Ben Police starting to close in on lap traffic now down the back stretch in car number 14B. Dusty Waters is going to be the first victim. This time by it'll be 10 laps complete. Down the back stretch, Police now has entered lap traffic, heavy lap traffic, and Kyle Lucan is going to start to close in. Ben Police looking to the inside or the outside of Tommy Schernhofer Jr. Dives to the inside of Schernhofer going into turn number 1. Kyle Lucan closing in with car number 184. Using his momentum along the top side of the track, he closes right up on the back bumper of the Police car. Into corner number 3. Lucan, top side of Ben Police, and Kyle Lucan takes the lead. Coming out of turn number 4 amidst lap traffic, he leads lap number 12. Police has slid wide a little bit there. He gets by some of the lap traffic as Lucon has gotten by it, and now Michael Norris closes in as your top three. You can throw a blanket over him now. Michael Norris battling 3 wide with 2 lap cars to the inside. Schernhofer actually is battling with Ben Police for that spot. Down the back stretch, they race into corner number 3, Lucon, as it looks like Norris has gotten by the police car, number 14B, on that lap, and Norris takes over the number 2 spot. Michael Norris now closing in, using the top side of the track to try to run down Lucon. Police is back in 3rd, Mullock is 4th, and Jeremy Wunderling rounds out the top 5, but Wunderling has not entered all of the lap traffic just yet. Here comes Lucon, your leader, Norris in 2nd, Police 3rd. Kessler bounces off the front stretch wall in front of Johnny Mullock. Mullock almost slides into Kessler. Mullock sideways in turn 2, holds onto it. Down the back stretch, we watch the leaders. 15 laps are complete, 16 this time by. Here comes Lucon, followed by Norris and Police. 1, 2, 3 across the line already. Mullock all alone in 4th, Wunderling in 5th as he starts to enter the lap traffic. Charlier back in 6th. Now the lead battle going into turn number 3. Norris down to the inside of Lucon. Coming through turns 3 and 4. Lucon holding him off so far. Norris slips up wide as Garrett Paw giving fits. Lucon slides into Paw to dive to the inside. Paw drifts wide in turn number 2, down the back stretch. Norris looks to the inside of him. Paw down to the inside, tries to block the move on Norris. Norris is all over Kyle Lucon now, and we have a car pulling into the pits off of turn number 4. John Waters is pulled off the speedway. His night is over. 19 laps will be complete this time by. A long way to go in this race. Kyle Lucon still the leader, followed by the number 1 of Michael Norris. Police down to the inside of Garrett Paw. Jeremy Wunderling all alone back in 5th. Actually all alone in 4th is John Mullock. He's down the middle of the backstretch right now, maybe about 3 seconds behind the race leaders. Here's Lucon, Norris, and Police. John Mullock, distance of 2 seconds back from the Ben Police 3rd place car. Wunderling, followed by Charlier, Doritsky, Hardy, Zarin, and Max Blair. That's your top 10. Still now with 21 laps complete. As the top 3 are in the backstretch all together. John Mullock starting to close in slowly on them with car number 60. 22 laps complete this time by. Norris takes it to the inside, going into turn number 1. Norris peeks underneath Lucon. Lucon saw the nose, and he's about ready. Norris is about ready to lose 2nd to Ben Police. Police trying a slide job on Norris. He does it, and he completes the move and takes the 2nd place back. Norris back to the inside of Police going into turn 1. He might pull the slide job on Police. Police slingshots back down to the inside of Norris as they head into turn number 3. Police now charging underneath Lucon in turn 4. Lucon drifts wide. He loses the lead as Police and Norris both go underneath him to complete lap number 24. Police is back in front, followed by Norris and Lucon. Now Norris is going to slingshot underneath Police as Police scrubs off speed, and the Crusher Kid now leads. Halfway point is coming up, but Police charging back on the outside. Norris is going to do the slide job. Halfway point is here. 25 down and 25 to go. Josh very slow on the front stretch. It's now Norris. Here comes Police back on the charge down the back stretch. Police to the inside of Norris. Ben Police trying side-by-side battle with Norris. He tries to hold on, and he can't do it as they are trying to get around Justin Lamb. Now both cars go to the inside, and Police has to back out of it as Norris takes 2 lap cars at once. Police is on the charge. Here comes Kyle Lucon. John Mullock is now in the mix. Top 4 right there in one corner. Now Luke on to the outside of Police as he steals back the number 2 spot. And Mullock is now all over the number 14B of Police. 27 laps are complete. Mullock tried to get by Police. It didn't work. Police holds on to the 3rd spot. Luke on in 2nd, followed by Police and Mullock. Out front, Norris has opened up a gap of 1.826 seconds. Jeremy Wunderling still 5th, followed by Daryl Charlier, Mike Duritsky Jr., Kyle Hardy, Logan Zarin, and Joe Martin. And Max Blair has called it a night as he is pulled into the pit area as well. '93X of Justin Lamb in trouble in the backstretch into 3. He did not make the cut, and John Mullock goes around Ben Police for 3rd. It's still Michael Norris down the backstretch, followed by Kyle Lucan. John Mullock is now trying the outside as Justin Lamb makes it around to pull into the pits. Kyle Lucan gonna face battle here from John Mullock as Michael Norris has disappeared to a 3.8 second lead. Here comes Mullock to the top side of the track. He's all over the back end of Lucan, bumps him in the backstretch as Lucan drifts in front of him, slows up Mullock a little bit. Ben Police back here in 4th. Lucan, Mullock, and Police across the line, 2, 3, 4. They're working around Jake Gunn, the lap car. The Crusher Kid all alone out front, working off of turn number 4 right now, and car number F1 across the line. 32 laps complete. Make that 33. And John Mullock gets up along the outside wall, has to back out of it before he rattles his own cage up along that wall in that steel fence, and he picks it back up. Police tries to go back around him and can't pull the move off. Mullock holds on to 3rd. Jeremy Wunderling still back in 5th, followed by Charlier. Kyle Hardy is moving up now. Hardy side by side with Wunderling in a battle for 5th. As they work their way into turns 1 and 2, Kyle Hardy, the Virginian, moving by Wunderling into the top 5. Now Charlier underneath Wunderling for the number 6 spot. And Michael Norris almost getting into the wall in the backstretch as he was trying to put a lap on Joe Martin. And Norris gets around Martin as still on cruise control. That time by, he has a 6.416 second lead with 14 laps left in this race. Norris comes around turn 4, completes lap number 37. Mullock still battling it out here with Levi Crowell. Crowell a lap car. Here comes Ben Police closing back in on Mullock as Mullock having fits trying to get around Levi Crowell. Gets by Levi now in the turn 4 area and continues to hold, that 3rd spot over Police. Kyle Hardy on the charge as he's moving in quickly on your 4th place runner, Ben Police. Into corner number 3, Kyle Hardy getting underneath a lap car. Michael Norris still your leader going into turn number 3. Oh, car hard into the outside wall. A vicious hit by John Mullock. Kyle's getting up there next to him side by side. Norris on the gun. Green is out. And now Ben Police to the outside trying to grab 2nd. Everyone slides their way. All the outside cars are just slingshotting around the inside cars. As Police trying to get back down to the inside now of Kyle Lucan. Michael Norris completing lap 40 with 10 to go. The cars work their way into turns 1 and 2. Everyone likes that high road around that corner, and Jeremy Wonderling facing heat from Joe Martin as they duke it out for position. Coming around to complete 41 laps with 9 to go. One car slow in the backstretch, that's Schernhofer pulling in. Wonderling trying to hold off Joe Martin. Joe took advantage of the outside lane to slingshot his way up into a position to battle, trying to grab that 6th spot. He's in 7th, but now Daryl Charlier is working the inside cushion to take that spot away from him. Michael Norris continues to pace the field down the back stretch. This time by, it'll be 43 laps complete and 7 to go for the Crusher Kid. Lucon trying to find anything at the top of the speedway with 2 laps to go. Lucon continues to shorten the gap with Michael Norris. They might enter lap traffic on the final lap. White flag is out. Down the back stretch, Kyle Lucon's closing in. He dives down to the low side. Lucon's making one last-ditch effort. It's not going to happen, and Michael Norris wins the Jook George Memorial. Kyle Lucon is 2nd, Ben Police 3rd, Kyle Hardy 4th, and Mike Duritzky. You got a nice check for $6,000. And even more coming with another 1,000. What a whale of a race mid-race there with the other 3 guys.
Yeah, that was fun. I was hoping the track was going to get like that all night, and it just took them a while to get it worked in, but that was a lot of fun. Lucon and the 14, you know, we didn't really touch it all. I tip my hat to those guys. They're good in this deal, and I'm just happy to come out on top of them. I got to thank my brother-in-law, Nico DeBecco, for letting me run his car. It takes a big man to step out of your car and watch somebody else beat the crap out of it, so I really appreciate it, and I'm glad to get this win for him and my sister. And this was kind of a whole family deal, so it's really special. Got a lot of people that helped us this week, and just glad to be here.
These cars are a little different. Require some momentum and get you going, but how'd you enjoy the ride?
Oh, I liked it. I love coming here, especially when it gets up by the wall like that. I figured Lucon would be close because this is his cup of tea as well, but the temperature was getting pretty hot, and I'm like, well, I'll just keep going, and hopefully we win. I'll buy him a new one.
What does it mean to you to win the Jook George Memorial?
Oh, it's huge. I used to come here all the time, and you know, we don't get the opportunity to come very much, and I know this is a big deal, and I appreciate Cletus for everything he did putting this on, and or Brian, or what, I don't really know what they call you, but I appreciate it. To bring up this much money in this, you know, day and age with everything going on, that shows you how hard he worked, and it's awesome to race for this, you know, an hour from the house.
Anyone else you'd like to thank, Mike?
I got to thank my dad for putting up with all this racing stuff. I got to thank my wife also. She's not here tonight. I wish she was here. Brian Doherty from Integra. Some boys down North Carolina helped me this week. Clint, Rocket, Ingram built a heck of a motor. It was running like 280 there before that caution, and I don't know. My sister, my mom, grandparents, aunts, uncles, Dakota. He's really come on board the last couple years, and he's been a huge part of my program. Matt, Uncle Bernie. Just was a huge team effort, and I'm just proud to be here.